Well, hello everybody. Hello YouTube land. My name's Ian. This is my shed. A Friday. It's been a week since my last video. Come on. We've had a bit of a storm. So we've had winds and it appears I've got a bit of damage here in the back of the garden. So I'll go over, have a look at that, and I'll show you in the shed what I picked up this week. So what's behind there, you might ask? Well, that's all the shit that I can't store in there. So we've got a bit of a screen. There's a wood burner which I make, what I need to finish off. So looking at this construction, I've got a post, and I happen to know it's on a L-shaped frame. So if that's like that, which doesn't make much sense to you, I guess, tells me that the L-shaped frame has broken off, probably rotting away. So that's that little job to fix. Well, you can see that bit. There's the benefits of having a wood fire. You can throw the ash onto your soil. You'll get the potassium, so you'll enrich your soil. Speaking of the wood fire, I think it's just about right enough to warm it up. Look at that, it looks like a cap, doesn't it? So I have actually got, how can I put this? I do actually have the chimney as removable. The less people see during the day, the better. This, you all recognise, or should do, is the top of a compressor fridge motor. I say, just fits over there nicely, keeps the rain out. I had to fit a bracket to the wall, and I'll explain that in a second as I put the chimney on. You'll notice why. Without that bracket on, when I put the chimney on, it did have a tendency to move left or right. So what have we got? I'm 6 foot. That's 6 foot flue. There you go. So with the chimney up, I can get this fire lit. Well, first of all, I need to move the stuff that I've picked up this week. We picked up a combi boiler. You've seen me strip then loads of times. We've picked up an electric chainsaw, so we'll have a little play about with that later. There ain't no lead on it. There might even not be a motor in it, but we'll get round to that. To pick this box up, fluorescent light fitting, quite heavy, but I might try that. I might have a tube to fit that, so we'll give that a try. We've got this box. Don't know what that says. What does that say? LED power bar. LED power bar. Not got a clue. We got on, off, mode, up, flood. Not very sensitive switches. We'll whip that apart, see what's in there. Rest of it, motor, solenoid, PC switch mode power supply, and what appears to be a lot of our friend focus Dyson cordless vacuum batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, 9 of them. 9 up gone, and oh, that is a G-Tech. 1, 2 G-Tech cordless batteries. Some kind of thermocouple. We know what that is, don't we? Everyone knows what those are. I've never seen one that's been burned out before in my life. In my life, I've never seen one of them. That is a microwave turntable motor. Wow. God, we'll take that apart. Anyway, I'm going to get the fire lit. It's getting a little bit chilly in here. But let's answer another question. Right. This is the chimney. Single wall chimney. I get loads of complaints that it's not double wall. That my flue won't work because it needs to be hot to keep the flow going. Well, believe me, that gets hot. I don't need a twin wall to keep that hot. That gets hot enough. I do get complaints saying you'll get water down there and then it'll rot your fire out. So I quickly knocked up this water prevention cap. Piece of squirt, bent over at the ends. All I did, get a piece of tube, stick a slot in it, and goes like that. Voila. Engineering at its bestest. Right, so we've got the fire going. We've tidied the floor up a little bit. And I need to tell you, right, is I came home from work this afternoon and I got one of these cards through the door hole. You people across the pond, you might not know what one of these is. It means the postman came and he knocked on the door and there was no one in. It's a bit like, you know, you leave the light on but there's no one in. He thinks, anyway, no one in. He puts the card through the door hole and says, I've been, but that's not getting what I was dropping because they weren't in. Sorry, I'll try and translate that. The postman called. He wanted to deliver a parcel, but you wasn't in. So he leaves a card to say where the parcel is. In this case, it was with it were with next door neighbour. So, my missus, she shot round to the next door neighbour. I don't go. She doesn't trust me with next door neighbours. So, I came back with this. Well, it don't take a lot of figuring out who this was from. Because it says Snobby and Dusty. Now I know what Snobby and Dusty, I know what their porte de resistance is. Porte de resistance. It's a bit of French. Well, a bit of French like him out of Only Fools and Horses does it. So, without much of ado, and seeing that it's addressed to the Lord in Matthew, so I knew it was from Snobby anyway, we'll take a very sharp implement and we'll get in there, won't we? To be honest, it's a bit like stripping wire. Always go away from you. I wouldn't make a surgeon, would I? Right there, missus. Your babby's ready. Cardboard. That'll do for lighting the fire. Okay. No £10 notes dropped out of that. That's four English squids in postage. You all know that's a number plate, don't you? So I can see it through the bubble wrap, so I don't need to. I'm already laughing. It's a front number plate because here in the UK, a rear number plate has to be yellow, orange. So this is white, and it says "Nay de law." No, it doesn't. It says Lord Ian in his shed. Snobby, Dusty, you never make me smile with that. It started off as Sir Ian, and I think that was a nod to the fact that I was a bit older than him. Only a bit, only a tidgy bit. And somewhere along the line it became Lord Ian. And now everybody across the YouTube and the internet all start and now calling me Lord Ian. You ain't certain. You know, I ain't certain. So as we bypassed the Lord Ian on the way to the workshop, yeah, folk will know from my community tab that I've received a bunch of stickers. So for those, for like JJ, who's been waiting since 2001, there'll be some going out shortly. Yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of people who've been waiting a lot of time. But I'm telling you, listen, Guido Wandelt, closest friend of mine, he had to wait 1 year to get his sticker. And so if you haven't got one yet, you'll get one sooner or later. After I've robbed a post office for a load of stamps. Let's make our way back into the shed. And we put some stuff on the bench, which the batteries have already stuck out. We got this. I said I didn't know what it was. I'll probably look it up. Q-Tex PB7 LED power bar. It's... yeah, well, whatever. I've already taken the screws out. You're seeing what I see. Well, nothing at all. All we seem to have is a little bit of a circuit board. I'll whip these screws out. And well, that's it. We seem to have a board with 4 switches on. Okay, how much did that cost? Somebody paid a fortune for this design board with something that could have been, well, I don't know, I'm thinking because of the size of it, it could have been that, it literally could have been that big, couldn't it? 4 switches. That tells me maybe it's on the floor and it's your foot. It's a foot switch. I don't know, I ain't looked it up. All I know is, whoever bought this, they got ripped off. They could have made their own. Well, that's it. Ha! No money in that, is there? tell you what. Woo, that wood burner, it's the best thing since sliced bread since I've ever put in this shed. It's got a bit of maintenance to it. You've got to chop wood, kindling, got to store it, got to clean the ashes out, but the ashes I can stick on the garden, so I've got a bit of a win-win there. But it certainly gets warm in here, warm enough so you don't have to have an hat and a coat on. So bang goes the trademark yellow jacket. Right, I'm going to end up and say I'm notoriously slow at sending out stickers. You ain't got one, you're desperate enough to have one, email me. Even if you've already emailed me, email me in the email at the description, and I'll pull my finger out and do my best to get a sticker out to you soon, this year at least, anyway. Right, Ian with his not so Roman spearhead. Catch you in the next one. So, I'm off out to the pictures tonight. Pictures cinema. I'll catch you all sooner or later. Bye for now. Time's pressing.